meeting. I'm going to first start with distributing the agenda. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, so now that everyone has an agenda, I'd like to start with confirming our agenda. So could everyone look through the agenda and see if they want to change anything?
No, I have no remarks on the agenda.
Okay, it's fine. Alright, and then by that I will confirm the agenda. Then I'd like to talk about the minutes of our last meeting. I'd like to confirm page 1. Page 2.
Yes, that's okay. Fine.
Okay, so we have no remarks on our former minutes, so I'd like to confirm them. Then I'd like to start with the announcements. I've had no announcements from any of you or anyone else. And I also haven't received any mail from anyone, so that's all clear. Then I'd like to start off with a product introduction. As you all know, we're making a new kind of umbrella, which is stormproof. We have right now been tested up to WindForce 10, and until WindForce 10 it holds quite good. There are no dents in it, and it's a very good umbrella up till then. We haven't been able to test it onto 11 or 12, because it's very hard to reenact those kind of forces, and we also would not be sure if a product will be good by those standards. Right now we're thinking of 3 different sizes. We have a mini, we have a regular, and an XL. And we are thinking of 5 different colors to distribute them in, just to give people a choice and to have some extra inventory. And right now I'd like to ask Mr. Alan Crossroads to give us a marketing strategy which we have set up for our company.
Yeah. Well, at first I'm at Crossroads. I've already introduced the product. My task was to make a marketing strategy for it. So that's what I did. It doesn't work. So the product, as Stephen already stated, is our Stormproof umbrellas. Well, they're targeted towards all people who are interested in umbrellas, so there's not really a specific target group we're after. Well, we've already launched it, as John Kappa knows. We sold 10,000 of these Stormproof umbrellas in 9 days, so it's pretty good, and now we want to expand our business. The production planning and investment planning will come later with Sahara. Well, the unique selling points of our umbrella is that it's stormproof. It can withstand, as Stephen stated, WindForce 10. So it effortlessly slices through the wind. It will not invert over wind forces of 10. Well, the prices for the different sizes we have are 20 euros for the mini, 40 for the original, and 60 for the extra large because of the more materials needed. Price gets higher. Right now we're only distributing through the store.
I'm sorry for interrupting. Have you already thought about selling through e-commerce?
Yeah, that's what we're working on now. We put it between.
Oh yes, I see. Yes.
Yeah. So we're thinking about it and we're researching it, and right now it looks like we can do it, and it would be profitable as well. So that's something we're looking into right now.
Yes, I have very good experience with e-commerce.
Okay. Next up, the product will be sold in the Netherlands first, so mainly in our own country, and later on as we see that we expand and our market share increases, we could consider reaching out abroad and we'll sell in Europe.
Sorry, the umbrellas are being made in China, so why don't you sell them in China?
Well,
because this is the country with the biggest amount of potential customers.
Well, we only have a store in Holland right now, so that would be through e-commerce by internet. So that could be possible, but as the internet is still down, we're not selling through e-commerce yet. So it would be possible when the moment we got the internet in the air. Yes.
If you want, I have a contact person.
Oh,
he would be able to help
campaign. What we're going to do there is show a video with the umbrella and the wind forces increase till wind force 10. We got a wind tunnel in Nederland, I believe, it was a park, amusement park where they have a wind tunnel that goes up and up and up. So, and then we'll show that at wind force 11 it will break, and then we will show images of storms with the same amount of wind force. So that would be a good impact for the desire to create a feeling of the need of the product. We will address the global warming and the increasing storms. And most umbrellas just fail to withstand the storms that are now.
And do you have already a producer for that?
For the video?
Yeah, for the video.
No, not yet.
No? Let's go instead. I was just in Europe, and yes, I'm here in Europe because of a business meeting with a producer, and he might help you also with his video.
Okay.
Also, I can give you his contact.
You have a lot of connections.
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Right, so that's
it for the
marketing discussed. Right now I'd like to speak about our production planning. So I'd like to ask Zara to give us some information about our production.
I'll talk to you just about the marketing strategy. Based on that strategy, I made a financial planning. Well, as you can see here, these are production costs in China. This one is for Euro. You can see here the cost of material, the cost of labor, the cost of shipping, and our selling price, which Adam already told you about. Our profit margin, you can see in China is higher than Euro. We projected our sales, total sales for the year at 100,000 umbrellas, yes, thank you. And here you can see the investment needed in the first order, which is about 1.1 million. This is the numbers based on the strategy Alan made, marketing strategy Alan made. I recommend you production to be in China because the profit margin will be much higher than which is better for the company.
We as ING Direct would like to buy umbrellas as well, to use as a promotional gift, but I already told them that we would like to do that, but we didn't have any numbers yet. So I have them ready now, and we would like to buy 50,000 umbrellas in the first year.
So
is that possible as well?
We made different scenarios.
When would you want these umbrellas? Would you want them evenly
even
spread out?
the quarters, yes.
Okay, so every quarter
And only the originals, please.
Only the original. We made different models, because you already told us on the phone that you were interested in. So, which means that production will go up to 50,000. Will be total of 150,000. Our investment needed is going up with 500,000 euros, which means we need 1.66 million from investors, yes, to make this happen.
Right. As you know, I invested in the first 10,000 umbrellas. It was a really nice invest because there were a lot of demand, and in 9 days the 10,000 umbrellas were sold. So I see a lot of future in this kind of business. So that's why I want to invest more of our money into this business. But I've made a little SWOT analysis, and then I try to take the business production of the umbrellas to China. But I think that we are agree about all.
Yeah.
China. All right. So I've made some. I've made a SWOT analysis because the strength from producing in China is they're experts in making umbrellas. is much cheaper, as Alan said, than the rest of the world. And production is easy because they already have those factories. The opportunities, we can produce in China, but we can expand it globally, or we can distribute it globally, and that's easy from China because it's also a cheap aspect. The weaknesses is we couldn't handle the great demand in the first 10 days, so that's a little bit of weakness because people were disappointed at that point. And it's a young business, and you are not really experienced yet, so that's maybe a weakness, maybe an opportunity, or maybe a strength. A threat is the upcoming competitors, because we are not going to be the only one who sell those umbrellas. Once there is one invention, then will we come out more. So I think I want to invest it. If we make a good business plan, then I can invest a lot.
What percentage? What transition do you want to?
I want to invest in exchange for a percentage of the profit.
So an equity investment.
Yes.
Okay. Then I'd like to continue with the figures we have now. We're projecting for a production of 150,000 umbrellas per year, calculating in the 50,000 you would want. Right now our need for investing would be 1.66 million. We've discussed as the company owners that we would like 40% of our investment to be done by equity. So John Kappa, we would like to have 40% from you if that would be possible, and 60% from the bank loan, since that will give us an optimal capital structure for our company.
So that's possible. So Steve Lazara, if you want to purchase 200,000 umbrellas, that's 50,000 more than
Right now predicted, yeah.
yes. I can give you a discount of 5%.
That's very interesting.
Yes.
What would the production cost then be as well?
We, like I said before, we made different models, so there's a model for 100,000.
Just scroll down.
Yeah, there's the investment 2.1 million.
1.6.
Because then we want to produce more umbrellas.
Yeah, we would produce 50,000 extra umbrellas, but we would get a 5% discount on the total of umbrellas.
On the total of umbrellas, yes.
And it brings 864,000 for you to invest, I believe.
Yes, and
And
roughly
1.2
1.3 million
Yeah.
from
that
the
will
bank.
be a problem actually, because I can loan a maximum of 1 million, which I
Maybe you should.
well, there could be a possibility if I discuss it with the
Yes.
manager, but I can't agree on that.
Guarantee.
You are right now able to
Yeah, 1 million
alright, and at which interest percentage?
at a 6% interest.
6% interest.
And that's at the 4 million.
Yeah, just for a
And
minute.
what do you expect the rate to be if we
Do
Do
increase?
you think the rate will go up when you increase
Yeah,
your
I think it
investment?
will be 6.5%.
Yes.
Not a lot.
Is it likely that we will get 1.2 million?
I think so, but I can't agree. I
You
can't
can get it.
sure on that.
And would the 6.5% be just for the amount above the million or for the
Yeah,
total?
for the first million it will be
6%, and for the rest it will be 6.5%, alright? That's very doable.
But I can also invest the last 269,000 euros. And then
If it's needed.
yeah, if it's needed, I can also
You can invest that amount as well, so we would just need 1 million from you.
So then we don't get into trouble with your manager and that kind of stuff.
Okay, so we would get 1.2 million, let's just round it up. So 2.2 is what we totally need. We could get 1 million from you and 1.2 from you.
Yeah.
Alright?
Sorry for interrupting. I want to make clear that the production is fixed. So it's if you say now it's 200,000, it's 200,000.
Fixed from when to when?
From January to December, and in
Oh, yeah.
January you can make a
For-
new decision.
Okay, so
Yes.
for entire first year we would be fixed on the 200,000.
And I will deliver every quarter. I will deliver. So 50,000 each quarter. I will deliver.
Okay, and what's the maximum production we could have in China?
The maximum is
Let's say the year after. So how far could we grow?
Could we double? Could we triple?
You can easily double it.
So 400,000.
Yes, we are the biggest umbrella producer in the world.
Okay, so that's very good. So we have a stability in production.
But let's regroup because I think that may be relevant for this.
Okay.
Because you don't have much time.
I don't. Thank you.
So right now
But
we have.
I want to ask one more question because you that's clear, 6%. But what percentage equity?
That's what I just wanted to go to.
Okay.
Right now our projected profits for the first year would be, before taxes, would be 1.2 million. If we sell 200,000 umbrellas, so that's exactly the same amount as you would invest. So for the investment, I would say you want to break even in how many years?
Let's say 3 years.
In 3 years. Let's say our profit grows a bit, so for the 1.2 million we could offer you 30%? 30%.
It sounds reasonable.
Then in about 3 years with a little growth you would
Yeah.
break even.
Yeah, but of course it's the purpose to make
Profits. So the profits would come later on, or if we get a big growth.
yeah.
Because our profit will increase
But
next year.
I expect
30% more.
I expect a great demand, and I think you will grow, of course, because it's a new product and people like it.
Yes, keep in mind, I heard some people telling in China about the fantastic, amazing umbrella. So please.
Right now,
So right now I'm going to note down that 30% equity for 1.2 million.
but does Alan also agrees with it? Because
Yeah, I write it down and 30% seems very reasonable.
And
I don't have to discuss with my manager about the other 200,000.
We would just need 1 million from you.
Steve and Zara, I think it would be really, if he could get
you
it.
should reconsider trying
I
to,
can
yeah, you can try, always try, because then we have more options to choose.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes, we would like to know if your boss would agree, but for now we're going to settle on this.
Okay. If you need any further financial advice or whatsoever, you can always ask me.
That's very good. Thanks a lot for your help. So right now I would like to go to the point of any other business. Is there anything anyone can think of we haven't discussed yet?
When are you going to tell us? When are you going to speak
Yeah,
to us?
I will see my manager tomorrow, so I hope I can give you at the end of the week.
Yes,
So by Friday we'll receive an email from you. That's very good. Unscheduled questions, well none of them popped up. Next meeting, since this was very extraordinary, I don't think we're going to have a meeting as a group. So I think we won't have a next meeting. And then I'd like to end the meeting and thank everyone for being here, especially you since you don't have a lot of time. And you from IG Direct and John Kappa as our guests. Thank you very much for being here. And let's go have a drink.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Great. Thank you, John. Thank you. Thank you, Bob. Safe trip to China.
Yes, please contact me.